Y'all, when I tell you I was so sick to my stomach, so sick to my stomach.
Baddest on your side, baby, you couldn't hold it down. See, I was down to ride. Fuck it, that shit is over. Told you not to sleep on me.
Yeah, I want you.
I want you not to sleep on me.
I told you if you fuck up another nigga gon' love
Not
it.
to sleep on me. I want you not to sleep on me.
Hey, glitter babes, what's up? It's your girl LISHA. I am back with another story time. By the title of the story, you already know what I'm gonna be talking about. And yeah, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, cause what y'all waiting on? What y'all waiting on? Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button after the video. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment. Do all of the above, because your girl, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of my subscribers that I have now. I love y'all and thank you guys for your support. But yeah, let's get into this story time. This story time has been a long time coming, y'all. This is a story time that I didn't know if I was going to ever tell, because I didn't know if I still felt some type of way. I didn't want it to make me feel some type of way again, if that makes any sense. This is one of the story times to where yeah, y'all, it might make me feel I might be, yeah, I might get pissed off again telling y'all this story. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and woosah, pray about it, all that, all of the above. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and pray about it before I tell y'all this story. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. But yeah, this is one of those story times that y'all, out of everything X did, out of any and everything X did, this is it. This is the top. This is the top one. This is the top one. This is, he has like maybe a top three. I think I got like a top three story time. The eviction was probably number 2, and this story right here is probably number 1. That he has done that probably should have been unforgivable. It probably should have been unforgivable. But yeah, he was forgiven anyways. So yeah, let's get to it. This happened back in 2012. I had just moved here from, moved to ATL from, I don't want to say Tampa, because I moved with my homegirl first in Bainbridge, Georgia, and then I stayed there for a few weeks, and then I came here. Nope, I'm lying. Oh, I'm tripping. Y'all, forget I just said that. I'm gonna have to cut that out. I moved from Huntsville, Alabama, then moved here. Okay, so yeah, we had just moved here. This was back in 2012. And we were living in these apartments called, they not called this no more, but they called Kensington Station. But yeah, we was living in some apartments called Kensington Station. And if anybody here that lives in Decatur, or anywhere in the surrounding areas of Atlanta knows about Decatur area, you guys probably should know about Kensington Station. Kensington Station is across the street from a train station, their MARTA station. And I told y'all that for a reason, and you guys will know in, you know, in the story time. But yeah, we live across the street from a MARTA station, and the apartments, y'all, here in Georgia, here in Atlanta, Georgia, when apartment complexes are not normal apartment complexes. When I tell you they're apartment complexes, you think that, I don't know how many apartments buildings are in a average apartment, or in an average apartment complex. But here, y'all, their apartments go back for acres, okay? Same apartments, same name. Some of their apartment complexes go back for acres. And this is one of those apartment complexes that went back, like, that had a lot of apartments. So, anywho, and like I said, I told y'all that for a reason. So one day, X asked me, can he use my truck? Now, mind you, this truck, my dad had just given me this truck. It was his wife's truck. She had bought her new car, so they decided to give their truck. It was a rodeo. I don't know if y'all remember rodeos, but it was a rodeo. They decided to give the truck to me. So, I had just got in. No, I'm lying. Scratch that. But yeah, they decided to give me the truck, and X asked me, can he go to a TIk concert at Compound, at this club called Compound. So, you know, I'm a little hesitant, but I'm like, you know what? Yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Why the fuck would you do something like that?
I can tell you why not. Because he's a whore, he's a cheater, habitual liar, and he's not to be trusted. That's why, Kalisha. That's why. But dummy me said, you know what? Go ahead. Cool. Because, you know, back in those days, I really didn't have friends here. I didn't have friends here. I ain't had nowhere to go. I ain't had nobody to go out with. Like, I was just here all by my lonesome. Me and my kids and this guy. So, you know, with him out working in the work that he worked with a lot of dudes. Like, they did, like, he worked with a moving company, so he had made a whole lot of friends or whatever. And he asked, can he go out to the TIk concert at Compound? It is what it is. Go ahead, honey, have fun.
Any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch.
So this nigga goes out, y'all. It was about 10. He left about 10 o'clock that night. On a Friday. And it was on a Friday. He left about 10 o'clock that night on a Friday. So, baby, when I tell you 2 o'clock come, bitch 4 o'clock come, bitch 6 o'clock come, bitch 8 o'clock in the morning come. Now mind you, during this time, he had never ever not came home. This would be his first time ever not coming home. So note that. This is his first time ever not coming home. So 6 o'clock come, 8 o'clock come, still no X. I'm calling, bitch. X phone is off. He done turned the phone off, baby. So, well, actually, I'm lying. All while I was calling, at first it was ringing. So I guess he got tired of me calling, so he turned the phone off. That's my assumption. Of course, had I asked, he would have told me that it just went dead. Yeah. But he ended up turning the phone off. Baby, let me tell y'all something. This nigga did not come home, okay? This fool did not come home. Let me stop saying nigga. This fool did not come home. I called him. His phone, he had done blocked me. I doubt if he had his phone off this whole weekend, because he did not come home Saturday. I called him all day Saturday. He did not come home Sunday. I called him all day Sunday. It had done got so bad to I had done got worried. Y'all, my heart had done dropped to my stomach, because he had never done this before, ever. I ended up calling his mom because it went from anger to worrying. Now, mind you, in the midst of me doing all of this calling, I was calling hospitals. I was calling jails. No X. No X. No X. So I ended up calling his mom, and I'm like, I got tears in my throat. Like, X, I don't know what's going on. X has my car. I have you talked to him, because I haven't. He's not answering my phone calls. I just want to know if he's okay, and I want him to bring my vehicle back home. And she's like, no, I haven't talked to him. I'll call him to see if he answered my calls or whatever, but I never did hear back from her. Okay, so I took that as, yes, she heard from him. I took it as he answered her call or whatever, but I never did hear back from the mama. Like I said, that's hurt me, worried me. Call the parent, because I already know they're gonna take up for their son, because I'm gonna take up for my daughters. Anywho, but so y'all, I'm calling around. I'm calling to the people who I know that could get in touch with him. I call his homeboy. So I'm calling the homeboy, and I'm like, what I want to name the homeboy, because he has a few story times after this. He's going to be in a few more story times after this. We'll name him Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I'm like, Bam, have you heard from X? Like, I have not heard from him since Friday. He left in my truck and have not came back. Like, have you heard from him? All I need to know is that him and my truck is okay, because, and I want him to bring my truck. If you talk to him, tell him to just bring my truck. That's all I want. That's all I'm worried about, is my fucking truck. I had just got that truck. Baby, had my daddy known this shit here, I would have never heard the end of it, and X would have been on his X list for the rest of his life. So anyway, friend like, nah, I ain't heard from him. Another like I said, hurt me, worried me, calling anybody, any and everybody to get the word out to X to bring me my shit. No, I ain't heard from him. I'll call him to see what's up, what's going on. But you ain't heard from him since Friday. He ain't came home. Like, damn, what's up? Or whatever, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I mean, my thing is just let me know what's going on. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand. Bitch, I'm crying. I got this feeling in my gut that I cannot explain, y'all. Like, there was it felt like somebody punched me in my gut, and that feeling just stayed there. I don't know how it feels to get punched in the gut, but however that feels to get punched in the gut, and that feeling, it was just there on my left side. It was just there. Like, y'all, I was so sick. Okay? I was so sick because he had never done this before. So I didn't know if, and then on top of that, we're new here as well. Like, we just moved here. Maybe a month, we probably had been here a few months. We were new here in ATL. So yeah. So I'm like, I don't know, something wrong. I feel like I'm telling Bam, like, Bam, I feel like something wrong. I feel like something done happened. I really hope everything is okay. Like, you know, at this point, bitch, I'm thinking like, bitch, I hope they don't find him unalived in my truck, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I'm thinking, because this man has never tried me like this, y'all, ever. Okay, so Bam, like, just calm down. Don't worry about it. You already know how X is. It's probably nothing. And just let me call him and I'll give you a call back. So, you know, I'm sitting waiting or whatever. Probably like an hour or something go by. Bam called me back, and Bam is like, I ain't talked to him. He ain't answering the phone for me. I don't know if he was lying or not, but he was like, he ain't answering the phone for me either. I don't know what's going on with that fool. But if he called me back, I'll call you and let you know that he called me back. So this Sunday, y'all. This is Sunday. So Monday morning comes, 8 o'clock, boom, still no ex. Goddamn 10 o'clock, boom, still no ex. Goddamn 12 o'clock, boom, still no ex. Now mind you, I can't even get to work. I can't even get to work because, first of all, bitch, I'm sick about my car. Secondly, I don't have a way to work. Now, granted, I could have taken a cab or taken the bus, but I'm new here. I don't know how to take a fucking bus, so that was out. And me taking a cab, like I said, my mind wasn't even there to go to work. Bitch, I'm ready. Like I'm like, at this point, bitch, I'm finna call the police and report him missing. So that's what I ended up texting. Like I'm texting, I'm like, bitch, I'm finna get ready to call the police and report you missing, because if you're not hurt or if you're not, like, what's going on, just call me and let me know something that you are okay. So bitch, now mind you, while I'm texting, the phone's still going straight to voicemail. Okay, so, bitch, he ends up walking in the motherfucking house around 3 o'clock. Bitch, 3, 4 o'clock that Monday, he ended up walking in the house. Bitch.
Shit.
This bitch walks in. He has absolutely no keys in his hand. He has the same clothes that he left in, of course. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, immediately, bitch, I'm going in. Bitch, you put all of that. Bitch, what the fuck you been in my shit? Like, bitch, what the fuck my shit at? Bitch, this, that, and the other. Cussing, fussing, every goddamn cuss word in the book. Bitch, he was every fuck nigga, every pussy nigga, all of that nigga. He was everything in the book. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck you been? Da 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 da. All this cat, dog, and frog. Okay, y'all, boom. So he like, hold on, calm down. He was like, calm down. Man, I just walked from jail. I was in jail. Y'all. At the time, I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck where you was. Where's my truck? Where's my truck? At this point, I don't even give a fuck. I see you okay. Where the fuck is my truck?
Trying to muster up the I give a energy. So hold on a second.
This bitch talking about, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I walked from jail and it took, my phone was dead all 3 of those days. Like, my phone was dead Saturday, Sunday, and today my phone dead. See, look. And I couldn't call nobody. I couldn't call you because I had to walk from jail. This boy said he had to walk from jail. He ended up getting pulled over in the truck. Okay, he didn't. His license at the time was suspended. They were. He ended up getting pulled over. He jumped out, tried to run, ended up getting caught, and they ended up towing the truck. He don't know where they towed it at. He knows absolutely nothing. He says the police was mad, so upset with him that they wouldn't give him no information. So I'm like, what? My shit is told. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. So I'm like, X, what the fuck? Like, you got the only vehicle that we have towed. Like, what is going on? Now, mind you, all why this going on, all why he telling me this, bitch, this feeling is still in my gut. Like, I'm like, bruh, this shit here is crazy. This shit here is crazy. So, I go to trying to call around to the nearest towing areas, like the tow truck companies, to see if my truck is there. Nobody has my truck. So I called the jail. I called the jail that he was in, which was what jail did this bitch say he was in? I want to say he said he was in Fulton County Jail. I want to say he said he was in Fulton County Jail. And y'all, I called the jail and I asked him, like, well, I said, well, where did you get pulled at? He said somewhere on the highway. I can't really remember where at on 285 that he said he got pulled, but he said he got pulled on 285 and he ended up jumping out trying to run. So, anyways, wherever it was that he got pulled at the time, I called the jail, asked them if they were to tow a car in that area, where would it be? The lady gave me the name, and I ended up calling. No truck. No rodeo, y'all. None. Okay? So, he like, please, like, you gotta believe me. So, bitch, I'm like, bitch, bitch. I've been calling jails. I've been calling hospitals. Bitch, your name was nowhere on nobody's list. Bitch, you wasn't none of that. You are lying. You are lying, y'all. So, I'm crying, bitch. I don't know what to do. I'm like, what the fuck am I finna do about getting to and from work? Like, he like, I'm so sorry.
Fuck you and your family, bitch!
I like these.
Like, I just didn't, he was like, I said, so why didn't you call me while you was in jail? If that's the case, if you were in jail, why didn't you call me while you was in jail? He didn't want to call because he didn't know how to tell me that he just got pulled over and then got the car towed. He didn't know how to tell me this. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Per.
So I'm like, nah, man. Nah, I'm just sitting there at this point rocking, crying, like, nah, man, nah. So eventually he got me to calm down. I ended up going to sleep. He ended up going to sleep. And at this time, it was like, I was real stupid at this time, y'all. It was like a breakup makeup session, but
I don't want to lose this relationship, but I gotta stay strong, cause I don't want to move on. I know you sick and tired of the fussing.
But y'all, one thing that I will say, after this time that we did the do, y'all, that feeling that I told y'all that was in my gut is still in my gut. Like, I'm still like, it was like some kind of energy like pulling me down, bitch. Y'all gonna have to, if I start crying, bitch, I'm telling you, that shit was real, bruh. If I start crying during this story time, it's because, bitch, this here, like, I don't know what it was. Yes, I do know what it was. Let me not even say that. Bitch, this, if he has, dog, out of all the stuff that this man has done to me, marriage, baby, goddamn, what else I done told y'all about? Marriage, baby, eviction. Out of all the shit that I have told y'all about so far, and I'm still not done, this right here, you would have thought this was it. Y'all have to understand, I was here, me and my children alone, okay? I had just moved from Alabama to here. I had nobody, no friends, family. Yes, I could have called my mom. I could have called my mom and told her cat, dog, or frog, but y'all, let me tell y'all something. That drug of not ready to leave yet is something serious. That's a drug. That drug of not ready to leave, that's all. That's what I can call. That's what I got to call it. And not ready to leave yet, it is addictive. That drug of you can't leave, you not ready to leave right now. It's very, very addictive. And I was just a mess. I was a mess. I was at this point in the relationship, I was nope, I'm lying. It wasn't at this point. But y'all, I was just stupid. Fuck that shit. I was just stupid. Okay, so we done did whatever. The next day, I'm still calling around. Bitch, I done called around. I damn near done called around to every tow truck company there was in fucking Georgia. No truck. Okay? So, when he go to work, okay, friend calls me. Friend is like, you know, what's up, Leash? I'm like, hey, Bam. He was like, did X come home? I'm like, yeah, he came home or whatever. And he was like, well, damn, where he say he was or whatever, because the nigga still ain't called me back or whatever. So I was like, he said he was in jail. I'm telling him, you know, he said he was in jail. He said that he said he was in jail. He said that he got pulled over in the truck. He tried to run. They ended up catching him. They were so hot with him that they wouldn't even let nobody come pick the truck up. They towed it. But I'm telling him, I done called at me. Then he was like, okay, well, I'm finna try help you call. I'm like, Bam, I done called every tow truck company there is in Georgia. No truck. No truck. So he like, damn, for real? He like, nah, hell nah. I said, I have been calling tow truck companies. Now, he did come home like a little late. So a lot of them was closing that Monday. So that Tuesday, I had been calling. So he was like, nah, you couldn't have called all of them. So let me, just give me the make, model of the truck. I gave him the information that he needed, and he helped me call around to some tow truck companies or whatever. Again, he had no luck, just like I had no luck. So he calling. Now, mind you, Bam calling to check on me. As the days go by, Bam is calling to check on me. You know what I'm saying? He telling me, you know, man, everything gonna be okay. Cause I'm telling him, like, I feel like I'm sleeping with the enemy. Like, I couldn't, my body, y'all, if I start crying, I know y'all probably feel like this shit ain't that serious, bruh. But just to, that's why it took me a minute, okay, to even want to tell this story, because this story still, it does something to me, y'all. It does something to me. Like, the way that I felt during this time that this shit was happening, I never felt that feeling before, bruh. I never felt that feeling before. It was a feeling, I don't know what God was trying to tell me through my body, bruh. But it was a whole, after that one time we did something, my car was missing for a whole 2.5 months. Okay? The whole 2.5 months that my car was missing, okay? There was no sex. I couldn't bring myself to do it. It was no sex. I'm balled up every night in a fetal position. The first probably week or two, I'm like thinking about shit, like crying, y'all. Like, I was sick about my truck. I'm sick. Like, I'm thinking, like, what the fuck am I finna tell my daddy? Even though my daddy, he ain't gonna know whether I got this. He don't, unless I tell him. My daddy is way in Tampa. he not gonna know whether I still got this truck or not. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the mere fact that I know that he trusted to give me a vehicle, and that I let a nigga, I just let a nigga. It ate me up, y'all. And it ate me up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't even think X knows to this day how that incident affected me. That incident and I'm finna tell y'all why. I still get in my feelings about it, because that shit was a feeling that I don't know, I had never felt nothing like it, y'all. It was just a feeling of hurt, anger, knowing that I was so fucking stupid for still even laying in the same bed in the presence of this nigga. Like, bruh, it was some of everything. Like, I could not, it's almost like I could not even live with myself. Like, I couldn't eat, y'all. I wasn't really eating like that. And a bitch, no. Your girl can eat. Let me.
Day after day,
Shanti.
seems like I push against the clouds.
Jeffrey Ross!
They just keep blocking out the sun.
Tell you something. A sickness. A bitch got a cold. A bitch got the flu. A bitch gonna eat. Cause, yeah. Me, I'm gonna eat. But anyway, yeah, I was tore up, y'all. I was barely sleeping, barely eating. I was tore up. I was tore up. And the more days went by, the closer me and Bam got, cause Bam is like, shit, kind of, he hear it, like he's not there to see me, but he hear it, like he hears it in my voice that I'm defeated, bitch. I felt so defeated and stupid and just like irresponsible. Like, bruh, I can't explain the feeling, dog. I can't. Like, the shit was so crazy. So as time went on, y'all, I had to do a lot of catching a cab to and from work. I had to do a lot of catching a bus to and from work. We ain't have no washer and dryer in the apartments or in like the complex. You know how sometimes complexes have like laundry rooms. They didn't have that over there. Nor did we have a washer and dryer. Did we have a washer and dryer hookup? We might have had a hookup, but I don't think we didn't. I don't think we didn't have a washer and dryer at the time. So we had to catch cabs to wash and dry clothes. We had to walk. Sometimes we ain't even had the money to catch cabs and buses, bitch. Sometimes we had to walk to the dollar store to get necessities for the house, toiletries for the house, walk back with tons of shit, bitch. Cause where the apartments are, it's kind of like up the street from everything. It's like grocery stores, dollar stores. Like, it's kind of like up the street, but it's not, bitch. It's walking distance, but it ain't. For those of y'all that know, bitch, y'all know. It's walking distance, but bitch, it ain't. Bitch, it motherfucking ain't. So, yeah, so we did a lot of catching cabs, walking, bus, trains. Did a lot of that over these 2 months. And y'all, one day his cousin ended up coming to live with us. Actually, I'm lying. During this time, shortly after the car incident, his cousin ended up coming to live with us. Okay. And him and her, he had done got her own she had to move down from Huntsville. He had done got her own at the same job that he was at. So him and her ended up, going going to the bus, to the train, catching the train to work, to and from work or whatever.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Per.
Sometimes him and her will go to the store and get stuff for the house or whatever. And yeah, it was a lot of that for the whole 2.5 month period. A lot of that. So one day, y'all, you know, my kids playing outside or whatever, and they run back in the house. Like, y'all, I'm telling you, let me tell you something. When I tell y'all, throughout that relationship, God was with me. Yeah. Throughout that relationship, God was with me because he showed me signs, red flags. He blessed me. Y'all, it's just so much. But my kids come running full speed in the house. Mom, I think I see the truck. So I'm like, y'all think y'all see the truck? Where y'all think y'all see the truck at? So, they like, over here. Now, mind you, ex and Cuzzo home, okay? Ex and Cuzzo home. I don't know, cousin was in the baby, how I found out he had a baby, Storytime. And I forgot what I named her. Oh, I think I named her, Kodak. So this Kodak, okay? This Kodak. So mind you, X and Kodak home now. They home, okay? So they look, when my kids ran to this house and say, Mom, I think we see it. I think we see the truck. I turns and look at X, and the way X and Kodak looked at each other, bitch, I should have known. When you know how when you at the time you're not thinking. At the time I wasn't thinking, but after the fact I sat and thought.
No, the thing is this, bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch. I mean, I got to go. I can't keep giving people all this goddamn game.
And I'm like, bro. Like, I don't know, y'all. So, I runs down. My kids pull me. They pulling me. Because, bitch, let me tell you something. My kids were so motherfucking happy to see that truck, y'all. My kids were so tired of walking, catching the bus, catching the train. Bitch, they weren't used to that shit. So they were so happy to see this truck. So, bitch, I walked down there. Why I see my truck? Why I see my truck? Y'all, I was so motherfucking happy to see my truck. Bitch, I was so happy to see my truck. I opened the door. Bitch, it looked like everything was still intact. How we knew it was my truck. My dad had a Hawaiian necklace, one of those necklaces that you wear in Hawaii. I forget what they call, with the flowers. He had that. He gave it to me. It was in the truck when he gave it to me, and I never took it down. Okay. Stupid ex. He left it up. Okay, he left it up. So I'm looking in there. I see there's a mailbox, a whole mailbox, the pole with the mailbox on top, a whole mailbox in the back. It's some tools back there. It's a drill. It's a few of his shirts that's in there, a few of his clothes that's in there. And I think that was it. So I'm looking at now, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? So I goes down there, he comes down there, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how's my truck? My hell no. How's my truck right here? So I'm like, let me call the police because I think somebody over here in this apartment complex stole my truck. So this is how I'm thinking, y'all. Me still not thinking that this bitch stole my truck.
Y'all, man, say, y'all try, but y'all call me crazy the other day. I don't like that at all. You think I'm crazy? Man, look at me.
Okay. So I done called the police, made a report, and he's like, the police was like, who was driving the truck when the truck was stolen? I mean, when the truck was told. And I was like, my boyfriend was. And he was like, okay, well, where your boyfriend is? So he ends up walking outside, but no, he was already outside. I'm lying. He was like, oh, okay, so do you have your driver's license? So X didn't have no driver's license. So he was like, yeah, let me go in the house to get it. He never did come back out the house. So the officer didn't even feel like being bothered. The officer was like, listen here. He had your truck. He had something to do with this truck. He said this truck was never stolen. He stole this truck. He said for him to go in this house, I asked him for his driver's license. For him to go in this house and for him not to come back, he better be glad I don't want to be bothered with his ass. This is just how he told me. I'd never forget this shit. He was like, he better be glad I don't want to be bothered with this shit, with his ass and with this shit. He said because he need to be arrested. He said, but he said, you better open your eyes, and he said, you better know that this man had something to do with that truck being back there. So y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. At the time, baby. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all that the keys was like in the middle console. The keys was like in the middle console. So at the time, I ain't give a fuck, bitch. I had my motherfucking truck back, bitch. When I tell you, I was so happy to have my fucking truck back. Okay? I was so happy to have my fucking truck back. So, y'all, we went on with life. And I'm going to stop the story right here because there will be a part 2 of this story. I'm already at 40 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to stop the story right here. Just know that I ended up getting my truck back, but there's some more. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of He Stole My Truck. And I will see y'all on the next part. Peace out.